EA Sports, within the game. Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's Super Bowl Sunday.
All the talk, all the hype, but the pastor's prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. He'll dump this off to Akers. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Stafford. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 35. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. 54 yards. That pass was heavily defended on 3rd down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands his guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely to come down with the football.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Throwing is Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield, but he's playing run all the way here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. This looks like a free play for Stafford. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Well, it's a tough way to start this Super Bowl, Charles. You give up the touchdown, and then on the first play, you take a shot downfield, but it's intercepted.
Yeah, Brandon, remember when we sat down with their offensive staff before the game, the offensive coordinator showed us his play sheet.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've reached the end of 1 here at the Super Bowl with a lot more still to come. 2nd quarter after this timeout. 6-0 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Burrow. This is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. There he goes, left side. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Partner, this is an example of two teams playing some loose football right here. It's just one after another. I guess if you break it down, these two interceptions are going to cancel each other out. But that's something you don't see all that often. An interception by each team on back-to-back plays. So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Here's Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now Burrow on 1st down. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now. They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. His throw incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 3rd and 4. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Stafford on first down. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So we've reached halftime here in one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And this one will be brought back to the 22. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Back to throw, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Now it's Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, at 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. They'll try the air now with Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon. Again, it'll be Akers. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Rams. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season as we are now through 3 quarters in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. Now back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. And touchdown!
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bengals getting set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 1 yard is the gain. And the Bengals are going to have a first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Don't worry about it. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, 51 yards. Add on to their lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's...
But how about this? A fake. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by David Long. And he's going to go down. His time has now run out on this.